Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's day one from Dubai for APLF. It was a busy first day with a good crowd in the hall. By the numbers, there are 341 exhibitors from 34 countries and 15 major national pavilions. So when we look at everyone who's here, there are no US companies here, but there are good sized contingents for other regions. Really, the biggest addition this year is the good number of Chinese visitors who are at the fair now that COVID restrictions are history and that the country is open and citizens can travel again. As far as business being conducted, the European exhibitors we spoke with said there were negotiations in progress, and we should have some news on that front tomorrow. Some other exhibitors were also pleased to see the Chinese visitors here and already had a good assessment of the fair so far. Today, we also saw the APLF news conference where it was announced that we return to Hong Kong in 2024, and that's from March 19th to the 21st. And with regard to the Hong Kong fair, you might remember that there was some issue a couple of years ago before the pandemic about moving the leather and materials division from the bottom level to the third level, which is going to happen next year, and that's in order to have more space. Organizers say that a number of large Chinese companies that used to come to the fair in Hong Kong a decade ago want to come back, but there wouldn't have been enough room without moving to the third level. Also, the major national pavilions have already confirmed their spaces on the third level for next spring. Now, someone raised the question as to whether APLF would consider doing Dubai again in the future. And organizers say that if the industry calls for it, they would consider holding something here. But the flagship event is Hong Kong, and that's going to stay on the calendar. So start planning your trips for next year. Also, the industry's not so flush that we can really add a lot more fairs to the fair. So we'll have some business news, Shanghai at the end of August. We also have the Global Footwear Executive Summit tomorrow and an update on leather naturally. So a lot of news tomorrow. So good night from Dubai.